Ayo, what's up YouTube, what's up everyone, it's Mao here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going back with some other Onigiri video. So yesterday, as we know, the new update patch going on, we have some few things to talk about, and I'll just get right into that today. First is going to be the new purgatory, just suddenly came out of nowhere, called CURSECT. So first we're going over the exchange shop. You can see over here, again we are going to have a lot to talk about. The first thing is the weapon recipes, right? The weapon recipes, and as I already told you guys, it's gonna be like the new poison weapon, right? The new poison weapon, it has a really good stats and also give a tons more critical. The weapon make based on the dual hand weapon, and it gives a lot of crits, even though it's on the 128 version. This is the 128 version, and with the 128 version you can get them drop from hard mode, right? From hard mode. And this one, the level 133, you can get drop from hell mode. It give a lot more useful stats, and you can see over here the weapon based on poison. So you got slide, poison, and wind. Wind is basically the secondary element for this one. And for those who doesn't know why is it might be a really good impact for the game later meta, because like expecting when they added this weapon, right, as the recipes, I can expect that they could turn, like there's gonna be a boss that may be like weak to poison, right? And also, like talking about the weapon, we also have the Onigiri CURSECT sprint, right? This one is like a really good Onigiri. I don't think I will be able to reach out for the footage of that Onigiri, but it looked pretty good. You can just have a low setup and you still getting all hit cap on the partner Vanguard dungeon. And this Onigiri, as usual, it takes like 1k treasure, right? Also, another thing about this is like the Magatama, right? The Magatama, this is a purgatory Magatama, but it actually had cooldown reduction. I really don't expect this to happen for a mag like this, and for this type, right? For this type of Magatama, even the low level one is already good. Yeah, I mean, of course, you just look at the critical minus and you might think like, oh, this is kind of sad, but it's fine, bro. Like even with like the low level mag, it already like have 10 cooldown and more than 60% HP. You get 5 more cooldown, which is 15 cooldown. 15 cooldown on the low level Magatama. It's like one level 100 Magatama. Like, you know, imagine it actually be that good, right? And also the second one, the first one already that good, and then we have the second one. The second one, 10 cooldown, and on 70% and 60% you got like 5, which is like 20%, 20 cooldown on this one. And the last one you get cooldown 5, which is 25. This one is gonna give you like 25. Look at the recipes. The one on the recipes, let's see, it's +5, +5. It's the same stat, it's the same amount of cooldown, but you given more damage, more element, and more stuff to going on the build, right? Also a little bit more chakra. And one thing that actually surprised me. Like, imagine a map like this, but only had like 50 like percent of the weapon dura loss, which is something that's really surprised me. And I think this is like kind of go reverse with the regular meta, that it actually gives the movement speed the real attack. Like normally people gonna be plus on the real attack, but this one is like decreased on the real attack. You get minus on the real attack, and it's kind of weird because like, oh, but like if you can grab this and make this into the final mag, the final tier mag actually not given any minus critical, which is, bro, it's hella good if you think about it. Like it's like pay off, everything is pay off. Like you got like 15 cooldown regularly, and then 5 30 cooldown for this one. And this is like the actual end game Magatama. It's pretty good. It's pretty good only because it has like 20% cap, and it also have like no critical decrease. So this is like the reward for you to be able to grab until this tier, right? This tier it's still minus 10 crits, but you can see this one, it doesn't decrease your movement speed or your critical, which is like really awesome if you think about it. It has 3 slots, so I would say if you have the money and you have the OC for this one, then you should probably go for this. I don't know how the recipe is gonna be on this one though, because like obviously nobody gonna bother to grab the Magatama, but for those weapons the recipe is just not that expensive for the regular, the 128, except for like there's one item that's you should consider try to get it on the Purgatory run. That's like the Luna Leaf. That Luna Leaf is like pretty yikes because it's on the map called Lacus Mortis, and yeah, you can already see how much minute that it take you to clear one of that dungeon already. So considering one of that, so for like non-endgame player, your goal should be like this recipes, which is pretty easy. You can just farm the hard mode for it, and you can go for like maybe like the 2k mag, which is this one, and the Ogi, right? And the Ogi. And the end game, you should go probably go for the Pupa version and the Metamorphosis version of the Mac, also the weapon. But like for this weapon, it's like 10 times worse. It actually 10 times worse than the Shigaraki, which is the one from the headless weapon. Alright, so considering yourself to what kind of content you're aiming for, and get prepared for the amount of OC that you're going to spend for this event. Yeah, that's like the first part of the video. We talk about what benefit you're gonna get from the exchange shop. Now go into the dungeon and we'll see what gonna be the mechanic for us to deal with this new flipping boss. So for the CURSECT Princess boss, you can see like the health bar look kind of weird over there. Yeah, what is like the different that you can see on this one? I think it's like a copium of SAO. Yeah, you know what SAO mean, right? But like for this bosses, it has total of 200 mil on normal HP, 500 mil on hard mode, and on hell mode is gonna be 2,400,000,000 HP, which is a lot. You can see the rank cap of the hard compared to hell is really big. And also for the mechanic, you can see she has like 5 health bar. On the first 2 health bar, it's nothing. You're just gonna go grab her. So she got that, you know, that's like the first health bar. That's like the first health bar. All right. The second health bar, you start spitting out poison, and with the transformation, with that poison, it decrease your SP by 50 per second, which is really annoying. This is like new type of bosses. With like we are like doing meme that this is like Onigiri 2, but it's whatever, you know. Starting to do the drill attack, and like, you know, it's like turning into the try instinct. Okay, so this is the second health bar. All right. After you're done with the second health bar, come to the third health bar. You can see the cooldown of yours like decreased by a little bit. You're gonna have to wait. So you can see the debuff over here. It's delay your skill cooldown by 3 seconds. So and it's gonna summon a clone. Every health bar is gonna add one of these debuff and summon a clone. So it's really hard for you to deal with like the later one. You're going to try to kill both of those. And I don't think the whole building your own chakras really work, because the boss is just way more annoying later and later when it's has like another one health bar to be down, right? So just be careful on that one. That's like the fourth health bar. Alright. And always try to decrease your cooldown even more. You can see over here, this is like the desperation move of the boss. You see the sky, he dive down from the sky. If you get hit by that move, if you are the target and you get hit by that move, on normal it's gonna deal 10k damage to you. On the hard mode it's gonna deal like 15k damage, and on hell mode it's gonna instantly kill you, right? By default it's gonna be instantly kill you, so be aware on that one. See, if you get dive down by that creature, you're going to get like one shot if you are on hell, and on a fixed amount of HP if you are on hard and normal. So try to not get hit by that if you don't want to get your reward decreased by the boss. Okay. Also, once again, a side note about the dungeon drop. On normal, it's gonna drop the dungeon recipes, which is to craft this weapon, and on hard, it's gonna drop like the 128 version of the weapon, and on hell, it's gonna drop the 133 version of the weapon. So just stay on guard with that one. Just take note on that one. That's all about the dungeon. So that's it for the second part of the video. We have been known about the boss mechanic. Now going to the third part, that we're going to talk about the new treasure event going on in the game. First, I will show you how to access the event. Step 1, you talk to Musashi near the black cats on Onigashima, and took the quest from her. Step 2, enter Aragami Magma. Then kill every single mob in this dungeon just one by one, right? And that's how you're gonna get the drop more. Because if you do AoE and kill all the mobs at the same time, the drop rate will massively decrease. I don't know what is the reason cause that, but it usually go with that logic when it comes to this dungeon. So make sure to follow it. Step 3, collect 10 of those items to fulfill the quest condition. You're gonna need 10 of those grave to actually to finish the quest line and get one full restore from the chain shop. So try to achieve that in this dungeon. Like normally, if you farm this dungeon one by one, just kill one by one, you're gonna be able to get like at least like 30 to 40 of the items. And if you do the AoE, it's gonna be massively less. So try to not killing all at once, and do one by one to actually complete the quest. Step 4, after you finish the condition of the quest, you will talk to Musashi again and get the full restore, and congratulations, you have obtained the shop. And now talk about this shop. It's actually a really good chance for you to complete try to get all of the item possible on this one, because beside this item, I believe this item is like the furniture or the accessory, I don't know yet, but it sounds like it's gonna be the furniture for your home. So as a new player, we don't care about this that much, but we still need to take them in order to reset the treasure chest. So for this chest, the reason why it is so good because all of the item we got here: Frozen Hellhorn, Seething of Calamity, Fallon Cross, Max Durability 300 ticket, and Zenny Metal is pretty good. This is gonna be the main course. Then the silver lined up, you get Smell Amulet Godly, Ornamentation Amulet Godly, Mega Potion, Soul Egg, Artisan Treasure Sword. Like all of this thing is so good. Draw boost, Rio boost, Experience boost, Full Energy Restore, right? And also on red line up, all the stone is like the infinite. I mean you just beside Aidama, I believe the what else you can't just like skip it because it just really doesn't really matter. You can find the stone in the game anyway. And also the green line up, this one is actually the most important core that you need to get. Pure White Plum, all pretty good. Mortar Ship, Unfired Shell, Zoro Spider, Black Smoke, also pretty good for Hades weapon. Chaos Wasabi, Glittering Baby Fly Wing for the new weapon, and more of this Jet, Embryo, Sigil of Floating Throne, the Pale Color Scare, Black Mon Scare, and this one is like for the Golden Skeletor map, but it's whatever, I guess. Also on the blue lineup, there's like Skill Set Gag 10, Skill Set Gag 11, Skill Set Gag 12, and all the good jazz, Experience Ticket, Prayer Crystal, yada yada yada, all just pretty good. So recommend you to actually get 200 treasure before reset to the new one. And for one chest, how many item drop that you need to get to actually have full up the chest? 2 item for 1 roll, so you need like 400 for 1 chest and 4,800 for 12 chests. That's how many that we need. That's how many we need for this new event, right? So that's it for today's content. So that's it for today's video. If you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you'll see more of my YouTube content of the future for the Onigiri. Also, if you are interested on our Discord community and want to have more friends, talk to each other, and communicating with us, and you can go to the Discord. Link I will put on the description down below. Until next time, I'll catch you all soon. Peace.